Oh my goodness, it's an exciting time. Look what I got. It's got batteries. What could it be? It is the new GoPro version 10.
You bought a new GoPro?
I did.
Wow, how much was that?
You don't want to know. It's a GoPro 10. It takes photos at 23 megapixels. It goes up to 5.3K at 60 hertz, 4K at 120. It's water resistant, or up to 33 feet. And it's got the new GP2 processor.
Exciting time.
It comes in a nice package here. You've got your cable. You've got your mounts. And you've got your new battery.
How much was it?
And anyway, I got it on sale. It was $350. And then I got 1 year of the GoPro online service included in the price, yeah. And then with that, you get huge discounts on the parts. So I've gone ahead and ordered. And anyway, I got a package today. I got on Thursday, I got my GoPro 10. And anyway, this is a new GoPro. And then today, I got another box. So anyway, let's see what I'm getting into. I just got the GoPro itself by itself. So I got the GoPro, the GoPro camera sat in there, and then you have a mount to mount the GoPro, and then you have a curvature 3M mount, and then you have the slip mount that slips inside there. You pop this up and slide that in place. Slide that down, that holds the clip in. You can put the camera in there. But anyway, I've got tons of mounts and everything else, so I'm not going to basically utilize that at this time. All right, well, let's see what interesting things came in this box here. So let me open it up. Anyway, I got the Light Mod. I got a dual charger and additional batteries. I got the Media Mod. And I got the Volta. Anyway, so these are the 3 devices that I received here. So let me get my GoPro out. Item that I'm going to go into first and that I'm most excited about is the Volta. At first I kind of saw this online and I went, oh my goodness, $100, $129. You know, that's a lot for it. But then I started thinking about how often I am actually recording and all of a sudden the battery's dead. Hello everyone, Paul's here, and the battery's dead. And how often I'm actually doing something and just doing a video out in the yard, mowing the yard, doing a video of gardening and everything else. I get about halfway through or almost done with what I'm talking about, what I'm doing, and I go back and I'm finished and I realize that the last 5 minutes weren't recorded because the battery was dead. So anyway, what this is it's a battery grip tripod with a remote control. And anyway, it's stated online that it can hold up to about 3 GoPro batteries on it. So most of the time when I'm using my camera, almost always when I'm using my camera, I'm actually using the GoPro using some type of selfie stick. Mainly it's this one here that I'm using from Telson now, and I'm recording this on a GoPro 7. But almost always I'm using this stick. Well, anyway, if I could turn that into a battery, it sounds great to me. Now this also comes with a remote control, so you can actually flip between modes and everything else. So let me go ahead and open this up. Oh, well, okay, it's not gonna open up nicely there. All right, just like all GoPro products, it has a user's guide that shows you how to use it. and then a very thick safety manual so that you don't get hurt while using it. All right, and here is the Volta. Comes with a USB charging cable right there. So you have buttons on the front. Oh, and it's telling us that it's actually, I guess it's got 5 positions, so it's halfway charged. Okay, so of course I need to charge it. You have a mount here that you can use it. I've seen a lot of people, they advertise this as being able to stick this to a GoPro backpack and film that way, but anyway, that works perfectly good for mounting to this tripod. And I have a bicycle mount, and I could mount this to the bicycle and then mount the GoPro on top of the bicycle mount, and that way you have the extended life battery. You don't have to worry about the battery running out. So you don't have to worry about, hey, should I stop it at this time? Should I stop it at this time? Should I get more footage? You can keep it running. Anyway, and this right here is the tripod. So anyway, the camera will sit like this. This device comes with another one of these turnbuckles, and this will be the turnbuckle for connecting the bottom of your camera to it. And then it comes with a new door. The only thing that I don't like about this is that I don't want to have to worry about whether or not it's going to be waterproof or not, because I use my GoPro actually a lot in the water. I enjoy taking footage while at the beach, or we've rented a boat and gone out boating and stuff like that, and I've jumped in the water, I've jumped in the pool and played with it. That's the only thing that I don't like about this, is I'm going to have to constantly worry about, well, what mode is it in? Is it in a waterproof mode, or is it okay? But anyway, you need to replace the battery door. So let me pull this battery door down and pop it off. And then that's the full GoPro battery door. And let me put this battery door on. And this battery door here is going to basically allow me, now there's not as much tension on it because it's not intended to be waterproof, so it snaps in place. All right, and then you want to put the camera, the cable comes out on this side, so I'm going to want to mount, shooting it this way, so I'm probably going to want to mount it this direction. Of course, if I mess with it, get it wrong, and decide I want to do it from another angle, I can always change it. But I want to turn the turnbuckle from the opposite side in which I'm plugging this in. All right. And it came on because it's actually charging from the Volta battery. And actually, I just turned it on, and it's already detected the Volta, and it's already updating it for the Volta. Now this right here can toggle and spin, so I can turn this to whatever direction that I would want to do. And the update is complete. Now once I did that, it turns on. It's actually recording right now. Okay, cool. All right, so anyway, what this actually can do, let me turn it this way, and I can actually press the record button and it'll start recording. And then there's a power button. There's a mode button down here where I can switch between the modes. So as I'm recording, I don't necessarily have to grab the camera. Anyway, so what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to give both these guys a real good charge tonight to charge up and be ready. We're going to go to the Liminarium exhibit downtown, so I want to have it charged up and ready to go. So you press and hold this mode button, and it powers it off. The next item that I got is I got the Media Mod. And I got the Media Mod mainly because I like the idea of being able to hook the Light Mod up. I really like this Light Mod for using it if I'm shooting outside at night. And So anyway, let me go play with, I'm going to go play with the camera, get it charged up, use it tomorrow, and then I'll return in a couple of days and set up the Media Mod and the Light Mod. Good morning. It's the next day, and I've allowed my Volta to charge, and I can press the button there, and we're at a full charge here. Let's go ahead and turn it on and have it recording and everything. Anyway, this mount is heavier than the mount for this camera, but you know, that would be expected with having a battery in it. You have your cable, you have the ability to check your charge. You can actually change the mode that you want to do. Actually, I'm recording now, so every time I hit mode, it does a highlight, and I can stop the recording right there. All right, well anyway, we've got the Volta. So anyway, I got two additional things. I got the Light Mod, which is a LED light that is rechargeable, and it's waterproof to 33 feet. And I got the Media Mod. Now, to make the Light Mod work, I need to open up the Media Mod. So let me open up this box here. All right, so just like the other device that I purchased, we've got a turnbuckle and a clip to allow us to connect. I don't expect to need this, as I already got the Volta set up. And here is the Media Mod. And they actually provided a snap-on windscreen that goes with it. All right, so it's got the GoPro name there. And these right here are the mounts that you can mount microphones to, or I'm going to mount this light to. It comes with a limited lifetime warranty. GoPro warranties this product for its useful life not to exceed 2 years for products with electronic or electrical components. So it comes with a 2-year warranty. Anyway, and the different devices. But anyway, to install the camera, the item that took off on the side, I'm going to take that off again and then snap this over. So let me go ahead and take my camera out. Let me unplug this. So what you do is you open this up somehow. I guess you pull down on it and it snaps open. Okay. Now there's some writing in here, but with the light I can't read it. Anyway, it's got a pad here to hold the battery in place. Now this Media Mod is not waterproof, so that's the only thing I don't like about any of these things that I'm going over is that I take my GoPro in the water sometimes, like in a swimming pool or outside. Now they say that this will work outside in the rain and everything else, but I mean, this right here, as it comes, the GoPro comes by itself, it is watertight to 33 feet. Whereas every one of these devices that you're adding is taking the waterproofness away. Anyway, let me pop that off, and then you got your memory card, you got your battery already in here, and then this supposedly just slides in here like that, and it pops into place. There we go. And then, I'm not certain how the speaker works. Once you close this, I guess you basically are committed to do away with all the speakers. But anyway, you have a little button here that pushes the button there. So that's a tight snap. Let me make sure I don't need to push this in more. Wow, that's a tight fit. It'll be, I guess it's rain resistant, but you know, it still would get water in if you drop it in the water. All right, on the back here, you have these little pop things. You've got different ports. You got a USB-C port. You got a microphone port. That's actually the reason why I got this, was so if I wanted to, I could use an external microphone, and I could also mount the light to it. And then this right here is an output that you can hook up to the TV. I don't think I'll really ever use that. All right, so anyway, to mount this on here, I'm gonna want to mount it so that, which this will be how I probably, well, this will probably be how I use it most of the time. Be controlling the buttons here and then facing it away from what I'm doing. All right, so we want the turnbuckle to go in through here. So, all right, and I guess by choice, you have no choice but to plug this in here. All right, let's turn it on. I'm sure there's a firmware update that needs to be done. So let's use the button and let's turn it on. Okay. Look at that. Okay. All right, Media Mod is connected. Oh, look, I get a, the microphone is set to front. Tap video settings to change it or to set up a shortcut. Ooh, to set up, I can set up a shortcut to allow it to do this. I'm facing the microphone away from where I'm doing. So let me real quickly, this is a test. This is a test of the microphone. This is a test of the Media Mod microphone facing away from where I'm at. This is a test. This is a test of the microphone. This is a test of the Media Mod microphone facing away from where I'm at. This is a test. This is a test of the Media Mod microphone facing towards me speaking. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test of the Media Mod microphone facing towards me speaking. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test of the microphone. This is a test of the Media Mod microphone facing away from where I'm at. This is a test. This is a test of the Media Mod microphone facing towards me speaking. This is a test. I'll be honest with you, the sound seems to have a little bit of a, like the speaker's blown out or something. I don't know if that's just because of how everything's connected or being in the case, or I'm not certain. All right, I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong here. Why I can't. It doesn't appear that these buttons work at all once you put the Media Mod on. I wonder if there's something in the settings I need to do. All right, there we go. Now, one of the things I heard is that you want to turn, when you're using the Media Mod, you want to turn the wind reduction to off. So let's do that. And we'll keep most of the time I'll probably do the camera from the back. And I want to change that to the microphone. So you can go through here and you can change, you have 4 function buttons that you can assign. So let me see if I can change it to the microphone. Lens, scheduled capture, Media Mod, there we go. Okay, so that's done. Let me see. Well, the Media Mod's connected and it's working. I'm not certain why we lost connection to the buttons. And the Media Mod is not waterproof. Using it underwater will damage both your Media Mod and your camera. And that is not covered under a GoPro warranty. Well, I don't see anything at all about the Volta. to be plugged in that way. Well, if I can't get the Media Mod to use these buttons, then I just won't use a Media Mod. All right, now that we've got the Media Mod connected, I've got it mounted and everything else. Let me go ahead and let me go into the connections part. So let me pull this down. All right, these are your different buttons right here. But let me swipe over here and let me go to connections. And I need to connect a device. I need to connect the Volta. One 1001, 1002, 3, 1004. All right, it connected the Volta successfully. So now I can actually, without being connected, I can control this like a regular remote. So I can control the modes. Now as you can see up here, this button's going to tell, this light is going to tell you what mode you're in. So right now we're in the photo mode. You can see like a little camera icon. Right here you've got time lapse, so it's actually got a clock. And then right now it's basically standard. All right, and then right now it's got a video camera icon, and that will basically tell you it's in video mode. So all I gotta do is hit record or start, and it's gonna start recording. And I hit stop, and it's gonna stop recording. Right here I can press that button, and it's gonna show me how much battery is left between the Volta and also the battery in the camera. I'm gonna just reconnect it wired. Okay, now I've got it connected wired. And now, as you can see, so I can press record and it'll record. So what I need to do is I need to go in and actually set up the Volta for programming. And now that the Volta is connected and everything else, the buttons are working like they should. So anyway, I can start and stop recording. I can switch between the different modes, take a picture. Processing super photo. Now I can go in here and change the different photo settings. I have photo set for narrow. I can change that from a narrow lens to a wider lens. I set it to a very narrow lens because I was taking picture of a cloud formation and I wanted to get as much of the building out of it as I could. Anyway, and you can do wide, so you can connect all that stuff here. All right, now right here I've actually set this up so I have that controls linear. It's in linear mode and everything else, but anyway, that's a preset, so I can go in there, I can hit that. Now this one here, I can hit this timer and it'll turn on. It's the timer's off. I can do a 3-second timer and I can do a 10-second timer. So I can actually set this up so that I start the camera and get it ready, and then it'll take a picture in a few seconds so I can get in the shot how I want to. Now keep in mind, you also have the camera on the front, so you'll be able to see somewhat what the photo is going to be like. So let's say you're going to do, let me do a 3-second delay. Oh, 3, 2, and there's the photo that we took. All right, and then over here I have it set so that it's got, so I can basically adjust the zoom, or I can adjust the type of photo that we're taking in there. Now if I want to change these, I press and hold and it's going to bring up this menu and it tells you, lower right. I can press and hold whatever one I want to change, let's say the lower left, and I decide I would rather do output or scheduled capture or anything like that. I can change whatever setting I seem to use the most. I can adjust that, and I can do that for every one of the profiles. So, and I definitely do not want to change that to off, so let's put lens on there. All right, the other item I got was this Light Mod, which is why I got the Media Mod in the first place. With the Light Mod, of course, you get the safety instructions and you get the light instructions. And it comes with a cover, so you can cover it up so it doesn't, so it kind of disperses the light a little bit. And here's your power on button. And it should just snap in there like that. And so you turn it off by just, you have several different brightness settings. You have flickering, low, medium, high. High's pretty bright. If that's bright here in a room that's lit from the sunshine outside, imagine how bright that's going to be in the dark. And then, so you press it. You have a button on top, and you press that button, and that button toggles between low, medium, high, and then flashing, and then you hold it down and it turns off, but I'm not certain, and then you just slide it out right there. So anyway, on the side here, you pull it like this, pop it open, and it's got a water boot there that makes this so waterproof down to 33 feet. So then you just plug in a regular USB-C cord to charge it. So anyway, that will be what I will go and take it in another room and go ahead and charge this up. All right, and even though I've been playing with it for some time, I'm still at 100% battery. Now that's mainly because of the Volta, the extra big battery. I would probably be around 90% now. Anyway, you can position GoPro has it set up, so if you basically have a GoPro subscription, and that allows you to do their editing online, upload your videos to their web portal and everything else, it's $50 a year. But if you have a GoPro subscription, then they will they actually take a discount off of the products that they have. I'm not exactly certain of the amount of products or anything, but anyway, they had a special additional promotion this weekend, and it was a limited time promotion where if you bought 2 or more accessories, you got additional savings on top of that based on the savings. So instead of $129, this Volta battery was $77. The Light Mode was $29. The Media Mod, instead of being, I think it's $79, I think it was like 40 something. And then I also ordered additional battery and charger. Now these, the GoPro 9 and 10 use a different battery than all the other GoPro accessories. It comes with the charger. This pack that I got, it's a dual charger and Enduro batteries. These are longer lasting, wide temperature range batteries. But anyway, these batteries, it came with 2 batteries and the charger, and they fit in there. And it just uses the same standard camera. It comes with everything, a USB camera. You plug it in there and you can charge the batteries up. Anyway, I don't expect to be using this right away. But I expect to have this for when I go on trips and everything else, so I can have everything charged up and ready to go. But I doubt I'm going to do more than 3 hours of video time today. So I'm not going to worry about taking the extra batteries. I'm going to be reliant on my Volta. So anyway, let me go out and play with this for a week, and I'm going to experiment with different settings and stuff like that. And then I'll let you know what I think. Then we got tons of different banana peppers here. Purple peppers that are producing. This plant produced 1 or 2 of them and then didn't produce, and then now all of a sudden it's starting to produce. We've got some tomatoes. Probably going to go ahead and pick the last tomatoes on this plant. FAA license, it looks like this, and this allows me to fly the drone legally for professional use. Oh no, she's just watching me now.
Yeah, she doesn't like the camera on here.
285 so he could experience the interstate, and wow, this is boring. This is why I stay at home and do YouTube videos.
Ever got to experience this breathtaking view as
my 40 volt Ryobi blower, and I blew the leaves up into this little, look at that, that's some really nice looking compost right there. Great idea for how to use my existing tripod. All in all, how do I feel about the GoPro 10 and all the accessories I got? Well, the GoPro 10, I am impressed with it. I like the front facing screen. I really like the GoPro Light. I'm out in the dark and it shines real bright on my face. I've got 3 different levels that I can choose from, and I think it does a very good job for what it's going to do. Now, the other side of the story, I like the Volta. I like the extended battery. However, there have been a couple of times where it's a little bit finicky about connecting to the GoPro after it's been off for some time, and so I have to manually turn the GoPro on. That may be something that I just need to learn how to do in the future. The Media Mod, I am very disappointed in the audio quality in the Media Mod. It sounds very tinny, very cheap. I wish they would have done a little bit better. I don't know if it's just because it's a single microphone. I've tried both front-facing and rear-facing microphones, and anyway, it doesn't seem to be of the quality that I would hope that you would use for video making. I may try to get another microphone and do it, or I may just not use the Media Mod at all and only have it when I need to use the light, and use the internal microphones, as they do a pretty good job. I did have one issue today. I started using the Media Mod with only 2 light bars. It did work for, I would say, probably about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I don't know if the GoPro overheated or if it just turned itself off. It was shooting video from a tripod in the sun, so I don't know if it was that the battery went dead or that the GoPro overheated, but it took a few minutes to get something charged up and going, so I'm not certain if it was a battery or if it was overheating. But I did not get I think the time was a little bit limited with what I got. It was 85, 90 degrees outside. It was in the sun. It had been working for about an hour in the sun. It was taking video off a tripod, so I don't know if it was just the battery went dead or if it overheated. Anyway, I like the GoPro 10. I'm not exactly happy with the audio quality of the Media Mod, and I'm happy with this light. The light won't be used that often, but it's nice to have it. An additional complaint that I have is sometimes your Volta loses connection, and when you turn it off and turn it back on, you have to basically go into connections and reset it. All right, I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong here. Why I can't. Sometimes it seems to work. Sometimes you have to go back in and, basically repair the connections. I don't know why it is that way. And the second thing that I find very annoying with the Media Mod is that when I'm done shooting video, I want to remove the card or connect the USB-C cable to it to download the video to the computer, and the USB connection that's on the Media Mod does not seem to transfer any data. It seems to only be for charging. So anyway, I hope that there's something that you can do to fix that, or I hope that that's a firmware update that they will do, because it really would be helpful to not have to take everything apart to remove the data from the card. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope you have better production skills than I do.